then a Relentless Jim and a Punisher, then Kibiyoshi and a Rifter. Right, Relentless Jim and Kibiyoshi. Knock out those frigates. We've got to make that quick. If you've got drones, start focusing them on frigates. We'll knock out these frigates quickly. Kibiyoshi and Relentless Jim, put them down. Put down Relentless Jim. After that, we're going to go for Gabe Rodriguez in a Cormorant. Gabe Rodriguez of Cormorant. Gabe Rodriguez is going to be your secondary. Gabe Rodriguez is going to be your secondary. Gabe Rodriguez. After that, we're going to go for the Thrasher of Farley Jennison. Farley Jennison is going to be a secondary. Farley Jennison is going to be a secondary. Farley Jennison in the Thrasher will be a secondary. Farley Jennison in the Thrasher. After that, we're going to go for the Omen of CEP. CEP in the Omen. CEP in the Omen is your secondary. CEP in the Omen is your secondary, boys. CEP in the Omen is your secondary. CEP in the Omen. CEP in the Omen is now your primary. CEP in the Omen is now your primary. After that, we're going to go for Silax and a Rupture. Silax and a Rupture will be your secondary, boys. Silax and a Rupture is now your primary. Silax and a Rupture is now your primary. After that, we're going to go for the Thorax of Tylon Nightlight. Tylon Nightlight in the Thorax. Tylon Nightlight in the Thorax. Tylon Nightlight in the Thorax will be a secondary. Primary is the Rupture of Silax. Right, Tylon is now your primary. Tylon and the Thorax is now your primary. After that, we're going to go for the Rupture of Slayer. Tylon and the Thorax is now your primary. Tylon in the Thorax is now your primary. After that, the Rupture of Slayer. Come on, put down the primary, boys. Tylon in the Thorax has to go down first. Then after that, Slayer in the Rupture. Right, Slayer in the Rupture is your primary. Slayer in the Rupture is your primary. After that, we're going to go for the Rupture of Maelstrom. So Slayer and the Rupture is your primary. After that, the Rupture of Maelstrom. Right, Maelstrom is your primary. Maelstrom is your primary. Maelstrom and the Rupture is your primary. After that, we're going to go for VIT and the Cormorant. VIT and the Cormorant. Well, V1T and the Cormorant. And randomly free fire your drones on what will look like pathetically tanked frigates. Maelstrom and the Rupture, he's going down. Come on, come on, come on. Then after that, V1T in the Cormorant. Right, V1T in the Cormorant, V1T in the Cormorant. After that, we're going to go for the Thorax of Garrick McTavish. Garrick McTavish is now your primary. Garrick McTavish in the Thorax is now your primary. Garrick McTavish in the Thorax. Garrick McTavish in the Thorax. GAR in the Thorax. After that, we're going to go for... No, we won't hit him. There's a Drake on the field. Right, Ice Style in a Rupture is your secondary. Ice Style in the Rupture is your secondary. Ice Style in the Rupture is your secondary. Ice Style in the Rupture is your secondary. Keep firing on Garrick McTavish. Keep firing on Garrick McTavish. Keep firing on Garrick McTavish.
Drake on the field.
Yeah, I know. We'll deal with him in a minute. Garrick McTavish, Garrick McTavish, Garrick McTavish, Garrick McTavish, Garrick McTavish, Garrick McTavish. Alright, now Ice Style in a Rupture. Ice Style in a Rupture. Ice Style in a Rupture is your new primary. Ice Style in a Rupture is your new primary. Ice Style in a Rupture. Ice Style in a Rupture. Put him down, put him down, put him down. Put all your drones on the Rifter of Kamar. If you have drones out, put them on the Rifter of Kamar. Everyone else, fire on Ice Style in a Rupture. After Ice Style, we're going to go for... We'll put... let's go for these frigates. No, Legend Damien a Rupture. Legend Damien a Rupture. Legend Damien a Rupture is your new primary. Legend Damien a Rupture is your new primary. Legend Damien a Rupture. Legend Damien a Rupture, boys. Legend Damien a Rupture. Legend Damien a Rupture is your new primary. Legend Damien a Rupture is your new primary. After that, we're going to go for Tranquil Hedge... Maybe, yes, no. We'll go for Rob Rush and Amala. Yeah, we'll go for... No, that's the FC. We'll go for Rob Rush and Amala. Rob Rush and Amala. Rob Rush and Amala is now your primary. Rob Rush and Amala is now your primary. If you have drones out, put them on Tranquil Hedge. Wow, he's going down pretty quickly. Right, keep putting down that Rupture. After that, we're going to go for Zanteg and a Drake. We'll go for the Drake. Right, we'll go for the Drake, boys. ZAN and the Drake, ZAN and the Drake. ZAN and the Drake. We'll put down that Drake, ZAN and the Drake. If you have drones out, put them on Tranquil Hedge. Put them on Tranquil Hedge. Drones out, put them on Tranquil Hedge. If you have drones out, put them on Tranquil Hedge. Full fire on this Drake. Full fire on the Drake, boys. Full fire on the Drake.
Angel Crystal is an armor. Punisher.
Oh, nice. Put your drones on Angel Crystal, boys. Put your drones on Angel Crystal. No, never mind, he fled. Come on, put down this Drake. Nah, don't worry about it.
Angel Crystal is actually a she, chaps.
Oh yeah, of course. Right, Tranquil Hedge in a Punisher. Tranquil Hedge in a Punisher. After that, Hamo in a Punisher. Tranquil Hedge in a Punisher. After that, Hamo in a Punisher.
Point on Harrison in the carousel.
Ah. Go for the Caracal after that. Tranquil Hedge, then we'll go for the Caracal, boys. Put down Tranquil Hedge, then we're going to go for the Caracal. Tranquil Hedge, then the Caracal.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, Hamo in the Punisher. Hamo in the Punisher. Hamo in the Punisher's new primary. Hamo in the Punisher. Hamo in the Punisher. After that, we're going to go for... We'll put down this Rupture of Fist Jig. Yeah, after that, we'll put down the Rupture of Fist Jig. So put down this Punisher, boys. Then we'll finish off this last cruiser on the field. No one was reshipping, correct? Because we shouldn't have been reshipping.
Well, I just reshipped, but I'm just coming back to pick up Rex, because I want my money back.
They got sniping fresh.
Point on Stinky 2 in the Caracal.
Right, after this, we're going to go for Julia and the Punisher. Julia and the Punisher. Julia and the Punisher. Julia and the Punisher. Julia and the Punisher is your new primary. After that, Kmar and the Rifter. Julia's pulling away. Right, Kmar and the Rifter. Kmar and the Rifter. Kmar and the Rifter. Kmar and the Rifter. Kmar and the Rifter.
He's gone.
Right, if you can get points on anything, go for it. Someone get a point on Sticky.
He's going down.
Stinky.
Punisher
nice.
just walked in. Angel Crystal.
Angel
guys,
Crystal,
I'm back.
boys, get in.
Scram Web.
Put down Angel Crystal and the Punisher, boys. Angel Crystal and the Punisher.
What system are you guys in?
Just Mio. Shouldn't be reshipping though.
Yeah. Stabber, 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 stabber. No, he's pulling off. Right, for me, that is the fight wrapped up and done. Good fight in local, good fight in RvB community.